Medusa. Medusa was once a beautiful priestess of Athena who served in the goddess's temple. After Poseidon violated her in Athena's sacred space, the goddess punished Medusa by transforming her into a gorgon with serpents for hair and a gaze that turned anyone who looked at her into stone. She lived in exile with her two immortal Gorgon sisters, Steno and Euryale, until Perseus was sent to kill her. Using a polished shield to avoid her deadly stare, Perseus beheaded her while she slept. From her blood sprang Pegasus, the winged horse, and Chrysaor, a golden warrior. Even in death, Medusa's severed head retained its petrifying power, which Perseus used as a weapon. Her image became a symbol of protection, appearing on shields and temples throughout the ancient world. The Minotaur. The Minotaur was a creature with the head of a bull and the body of a man, born from an unnatural union cursed by Poseidon. King Minos of Crete had refused to sacrifice a sacred white bull, so the god made Minos's wife fall in love with it. The resulting offspring was so monstrous that Minos imprisoned it in an elaborate labyrinth designed by Daedalus beneath his palace. Every 9 years, Athens was forced to send 7 young men and 7 young women as tribute to be devoured by the beast. This continued until Theseus volunteered to go, navigated the maze with Ariadne's thread, and slew the Minotaur with his bare hands or his sword. The creature represents the dark consequences of defying the gods and the beast that lurks within civilized society. Cerberus. Cerberus was the monstrous 3-headed hound that guarded the gates of the underworld, ensuring the dead stayed in and the living stayed out. Each of his heads could see in different directions, making it impossible to sneak past him. He had a serpent for a tail and snakes writhing along his back, adding to his terrifying appearance. Cerberus was the offspring of Typhon and Echidna, making him brother to many of Greece's most fearsome monsters. He would wag his tail and fawn over newly arriving souls, but would viciously attack anyone trying to leave. Only a few heroes ever bypassed him. Orpheus charmed him with music, Heracles captured him as his final labor by wrestling him into submission, and Aeneas distracted him with a drugged honey cake. Cerberus symbolizes the finality of death and the boundary between the world of the living and the realm of the dead. The Hydra. The Hydra was a massive serpent-like water monster with multiple heads, usually depicted with 9, that terrorized the swamps of Lerna. The creature's most terrifying feature was regeneration. Whenever one head was cut off, 2 more would grow back in its place. Its breath and blood were so poisonous that even its scent could kill a man. The middle head was said to be immortal, making the beast nearly impossible to defeat. Heracles was tasked with slaying it as his second labor, and he succeeded only with the help of his nephew Ilius, who cauterized each neck stump with fire before new heads could grow. After defeating it, Heracles dipped his arrows in the Hydra's toxic blood, making them lethal weapons for future battles. The Hydra represents problems that multiply when confronted incorrectly and the need for strategy over brute force. The Chimera. The Chimera was a fire-breathing hybrid monster with the head of a lion, the body of a goat sprouting from its back, and a serpent for a tail. Born from Typhon and Echidna, it ravaged the countryside of Lycia, devouring livestock and terrorizing villages with its flames. King Iobates sent the hero Bellerophon to kill it, expecting him to fail and die in the attempt. But Bellerophon, riding the winged horse Pegasus, attacked from above where the Chimera couldn't reach him. He drove a lead-tipped spear into the creature's throat, and the Chimera's own fire melted the lead, which flowed down and choked it from within. The Chimera's name has become synonymous with any impossible or fantastical idea. It symbolizes the combination of nature's most dangerous elements into one unstoppable force.